Albarino.
Another one of Ed's favorite grapes
I
when
love
it comes
it.
through wines from different parts of the world, and this one's Spanish. But which part of Spain? Is it
The Rias Baixas.
Oh, Rias Baixas, up north?
Up in the northwest, right above Portugal. I was a funny story. I was talking to a winemaker. I forgot his name, and he was saying something about Albarino, and because he had an Albarino, and I said, "This is really good Albarino." Yeah, well, he brought in the first cuttings of Albarino in the United States in 1995.
Who said this?
This guy I was talking to, I don't remember his name. I said, no, actually he didn't. It was Brian Babcock who brought him in '93. He said, oh yeah, you're right. He did mention Brian Babcock.
Okay, that's funny. And you guys have had some of Brian's wines with the Solstruck and the Babcock brand.
Yeah, yeah.
So this, I mean, if I'm going to tell people, and this, I've always talked about Italian white indigenous varietals are fascinating. The flavors that we get out of them.
Fabulous.
This portrays exactly the same concept. You can't say it's Sauvignon Blanc. You can't say it tastes like Chardonnay. You can't say it tastes like something.
It's Albarino,
it's by
period,
itself.
the end. There is nothing else that tastes like this. It's absolutely delicious.
So here's the problem I have.
You have a problem? You got a problem with that?
You know, you go to a restaurant that has it on the house port, and I want to get them, right? I want to order them.
Right.
My mother-in-law says, I know what she likes. She would like it. But I'm afraid, A, not a people have ordered, so the bottle's not going to be fresh. And B,
Well,
there's
open another bottle.
There's a lot of cheap Albarino that doesn't taste so great.
That's true. That's true. But you're in the wine business, and you should know the cheap ones from the expensive ones. Usually, the price will tell you that.
I'm just worried that the somm at the restaurants aren't doing a good job of really bringing up an Albarino that has
Stop calling
character.
them somms for crying out loud. They're just servers. You know, that's what they do. They're servers.
It's actually the other way around.
They're
The
salespeople.
sommelier concept is really about restaurant service, right?
Well,
it's not about the degrees.
No, of
typically,
course not.
it's about the restaurant service.
It's about the service. You know, as long as it's not too pedantic, and they know what they're talking about. $22.99 for this wine as it sits is fabulous. $13.99 is another stupid
So,
price.
like, if I go to a restaurant and they say we have the Porta Da Ria, Albarino, I'll get a glass of that. Now,
Absolutely.
on the other hand,
Something that's
that
gonna
wonderful
cost you
couple that came here about 5 years ago,
Yeah.
and they had a beautiful Rias Baixas Albarino as well as the Mencia, the red.
Oh yeah.
And they asked me for opinion on how to do this. I said, don't just bring in the minimal, have somebody store it for you.
Yeah. You don't.
What did they do? They went off and got their wholesale license. They got a storage. They bought it at a warehouse. They brought in 600 cases of Albarino.
Sure. And it's still there. They still got it.
And they kept coming back. We need your help. We need help. And all of a sudden, it's like it went from there. I'm sure they lost money eventually, huh? Because you can't sell 600 cases of Albarino in California. But this is a great version of it. Hey, that's the limited series for
I'm at a 90.
April.
I'm at a 99 with this. I think it's one of the best I've ever tasted.